was at it again with niggas and bitches and homies and friends. And that's how it begins.
What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the NoNamers podcast. Thank you guys for listening.
Yep.
If you're listening to us through YouTube, please subscribe. Check out our Patreon. And just follow us on all our social medias. I am Nestor.
This is Adrian. And Arthur.
And yeah, man, we had a pretty cool week. You know what? Like the coolest part, we went to the UCLA game, the opening game.
We got to see the greatest comeback in UCLA history.
So we went to the UCLA Texas A&M game, and like what was cool about tailgating this time around, because me and Adrian have gone to them before, we vlogged about them and stuff. The coolest part is that all four of us went. It's cool seeing Arthur partake in things.
Yeah.
Being forced, basically. He was basically just like 5 minutes before we were at his house. We're like, we're rolling through, homie.
Yep. Basically.
What was your plan to do that day?
Watch golf. Then at 3 o'clock, watch NASCAR.
Do you really do you enjoy watching NASCAR?
Yeah.
Or is it just like something to have on the TV?
It's something I have on the TV, but you get into it.
Like, do you have a certain racer you like or what?
No.
You don't. I like the blue one.
Yeah, no. I don't have.
You like speed
Though
racers?
Earnhardt Jr. is still racing, but that fool ate shit.
What's the dude that killed someone?
Tony?
Is it Tony?
Tony Stewart, dog.
Tony
Oh yeah,
Stewart.
he's the one who ran some fool over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking killer, dog.
I like the guy that drives for Miller Lite 20 something.
I like the fool that fights fools, dog.
The fool that always starting shit,
Oh,
right?
but that fool hasn't been
good
in a while.
But he likes to fight fools.
The fool fights fools, though, dog.
Yeah.
He knows how to get his name on ESPN.
True.
That fool's a cuck.
So you were just gonna watch golf?
Mhm.
What is there a channel for golf?
Yep,
Who the
golf
fuck?
channel, and then you switch over to
It's
NBC.
really on NBC. NBC has golf.
Yeah, golf
we
coverage.
watch it at work all the goddamn time. They have it.
Yeah?
They have that in tennis.
Yeah, golf. Oh, tennis was also popping that day.
The U.S. Open?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Asian people really like golf and tennis.
Shit, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like golf would be boring.
No, I was
is.
watching golf and playing golf on my.
No.
On the PS4.
What the fuck? Is there with Tiger
Yeah.
Woods?
Everyone golfs.
Or what? Wait,
That's the game.
everyone golfs.
Yeah.
I thought like there's EA. I thought they broke up the Tiger Woods.
Yeah, they've been on a hiatus or whatever.
I thought now it's Rory
Hiatus,
McIlroy.
yeah.
Oh, is it Rory McIlroy?
Yeah, but that thing's like from 2015 or some shit.
Because he was supposed to be the guy that's up next, but
Yeah.
But everybody know I'm
McIlroy didn't even make the cut
nope.
Didn't he kill it like for like
for a
1
while.
year?
That's why, yeah.
And then he wasn't
He
shit,
was up
right?
next. He was the guy that was
Mhm.
next, supposedly.
Like,
But he
Tiger Woods.
disappeared.
But then everybody knew.
Golf's a hard game though, right?
So
Johnson is the new guy that everyone's saying is the best. Anyways, that was my plan.
Yeah, so
To
he
chill
was
at
he was
home,
gonna just chill, basically
Central
have
Air, just
a lazy Sunday.
Yeah, lazy Sunday, just kicking.
Oh, that's the
around
thing.
house.
The reason like Central Air is cool is because it's like been lazy in
Oh,
LA.
it's been humid. The problem is the humidity.
But it's like it's been, but also like it's just been like
Some sleeping over
absurdly hot, like absurdly hot.
It's too
yeah.
hot, B.
Shit, me and
It's
Arthur,
selfish.
me and Arthur did the movie commentary. I was gonna hit him up like, yo, why don't we just do it at your house? You have Central Air, but
What?
Art didn't want me he didn't want to have
You
me
didn't wanna
over because he's
carry?
like, yo, this food is.
That's what you told me as soon as I got here. You're like, I don't want to carry any.
Well,
of
we could have
this."
done it on your mic.
Yeah, but it still wouldn't have been as good.
No, they don't sound as good.
No.
Also, I was just like,
But it's easy. You just gotta take like a couple mics.
cables and this big one is the I
Mhm.
don't want to keep that one. Plus, the more like you move it around, like the more of a
The
chance you got
that
to
you're
bust
gonna
it up.
Damage it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
I
get
thought
it.
like the mic.
No, I mean these mics are pretty
No.
durable. No, but yeah. So he's got Central Air. It's been too hot, so
It's been very humid in LA.
fucking lazy Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
But
help.
5 minutes before we were at his house, we're
Yeah.
like,
10.
All right, we're showing up.
or some shit. You hit me up.
We were supposed to be.
yeah.
Well, because they picked me up and I said, "Hey, where's Art? I thought he was coming."
Uh huh.
And they're like, "That fool didn't write anything." Let's just hit that fool up. So I was like, fuck it, let's hit him up.
Hints cannot be taken, apparently.
You guys say yes or no, pussy? Fuck, not saying. If you don't say no, that means you're opening to a yes.
Yeah, it's a fucking open.
But if you say no, then we get it. So this was said no.
I mean,
so decisions were made.
So
your bluff was called.
He's like, yo, but I want to shower, so
yeah,
we went to go get beers before, so we could just make a little time for you.
Yeah.
So you don't have no
Took
excuses.
A shower. And I was like, fuck, maybe I could still cancel on these fools. And I said, nah, fuck it. That's a mad dick move. So I'm like, fuck it, let's do this. And I got hyped.
Yeah?
You were having fun when we got up to the park.
It was fun.
The car ride was fun. We were drinking.
Usually the car rides are the funnest parts because it's just us bullshitting, listening to music, making jokes.
Just us four.
Yeah.
And then like
the rest of the world kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's us four. we can have fun. We can have fun with each other.
That's why I was kind of dreading going to Vegas on the way back, but I was like, all four of us are gonna be there. We'll show because that time we got stuck with the couple. I remember being stuck for 4 hours, and I just fucking remembered being like, "Oh, that was not fun, dude."
Yeah.
And it's most likely we're gonna get stuck for a minute coming back from Vegas.
Yeah, always.
So I'm like, but then I'm like, nah, but I got my 4 best buds there. What the fuck do I give a fuck?
3 best buds. Unless you're counting yourself as your own best friend.
Who else? If not me.
That fool hates you the most out of all of us.
There's like 1.5 years of that fool ragging on you.
That's why we like that food. We like the Nestor that doesn't like Nestor. That fool gets us.
No, yeah, but like it was pretty fun. Then we pulled up to the park where
because we all the part where we saw the van on fire.
That was hype.
Oh, that's true.
Forgot. Yeah.
After 210, the Jeep.
There was just some Jeep on
whip it
flames.
Out. Whip it out.
Nah.
He's like, film it. And I'm like, fuck. By the time I whipped out my camera, it was done.
I was gonna get out the car
and Adrian drove by slow.
I slowed down completely in the front. I made sure. I mean, I didn't even check.
You have the 4K phone. Why didn't you pop that one out?
I'm driving, dog.
Here, throw me your phone. Here,
I'm driving.
That's a perfect World Star moment, dog.
I know. We get off and then we robbed them. So.
Played my mixtape now.
No,
it was hot though.
Yeah, because Adrian did slow down. And I felt
you felt the heat.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, why were we? What's wrong?
But you were on the other side of the truck.
Yeah, true.
Plus, I was sipping.
Then we get to the park, and then there's a. Because we get to the park because that's where we all meet up. So then we could all caravan inside so we could all park together. Because if not, you'd you one person will get parked here, another person gets parked somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you see all these people walking with mad coolers or beer, and they're just walking through the fucking golf stadium, because they make you you park in a golf course if you're gonna go to
which is pretty dope.
Which is cool because tailgating is fun like that.
Yeah. To have grass on a tailgate?
Yeah.
That's up, dude. If it was fucking...
If it was cement, that shit would suck.
Pavement, that would suck.
I would never been able to take a nap.
No. You would have burned. You would have sizzled on the floor.
That would have been terrible.
So we pulled up to the park, and then we see that who spotted the soccer ball that was stuck up there?
Juan did.
Juan's always vigilant, dog. He saw a soccer... who kept the soccer ball?
It's either your truck or Felipe's truck.
I don't know.
I think it was in your truck.
But
because you kept saying Arthur kept calling it his ball.
Yeah, I was gonna give it to Art, but we just left it there and we drove. No, but we drove away.
You believe Art claimed it just because he blew his little sandal up.
All right, so Juan spots the soccer ball and it's stuck up in a tree. The homie Richard's like, well, I got because we're like, we gotta throw shit at it and knock it down. And I was like, well, I got these 2 useless slippers I have in the back of my car. So then we're throwing slippers, getting the slippers stuck up there.
My grip for that. I just wanted to get his slippers stuck in the tree.
Yeah.
Also, this was not even aiming at the
No, he was literally just throwing them in the air.
I was trying to get him caught on branches.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got both stuck, I started dying laughing.
Fuck.
And out of fucking nowhere, we see a dish guy turn right. And then he just pulls over. And then he comes out. He's like, hey, you guys trying to get something?
That homeboy should work for Honda.
Right? He's just some super helpful fucking guy. And then he pulls out a huge stick.
Something to knock down or put up wires. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that stick was, right? It was almost like a painter's.
Yeah, it was a hook.
Yeah, like a hook. And then he just pulls it down and he goes about his way. He's like,
and he gets the 2 slippers down.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, he's like, oh, you guys got slippers stuck up here. Oh, and then you were throwing a rock at it too.
I got it with the rock,
Yeah, you tapped it.
but then
I was like, yo, this is about to mash some fucking window of someone passing by.
That was my hope.
And then fucking Art blew his fucking. It was 30 minutes into the goddamn tailgate, and this fool already had blown up his.
No, we were at the
we're
park.
playing
He wanted to
soccer.
kick the soccer ball.
Well, we weren't. We hadn't
I
even
kicked
gotten
the
into the
soccer-
tailgate.
yeah.
It was pre-tailgate,
The fool's down the
and he
the
fucking
street.
lost the slipper, dog. He fucking blew it out.
Yeah.
He blew out his little sandal. Fool.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was the funniest
Vinny,
shit.
as always late. Huh? I love how we kept going like Vinny's always late, and then Richard and the other guy are like, right? He's always late.
Then I said the only reason we're here on time this time is because he wasn't with us.
The funny thing though is that it's like Vinny brings everything. He brings the food, he seasons it, he fucking like prepackages everything. He brings the ketchup, all this shit that all minuscule people don't have to think about. He brings it, so like
And then
that's
he
and cooks.
he grabs ice the day before at the Costco.
Mm-hmm.
nah. He likes to go to
The food court at Costco.
the food court in Costco and steal fucking ice.
Be high.
Nah, but we basically all get
And
there.
then you sell the ice outside of Costco.
Right?
Yo, we get there. We pull in.
$1 a bag.
I mean, it was sold out because the tailgate was like because I remember last year's game, it wasn't sold out.
Dude, no, we got there like the doors were at 10:30, and we still got the farthest.
We
farther parking than we usually get, because we usually get.
Yeah, even for SC, we were closer.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but we played in SEC school, so that's.
And they travel well. There's a lot of Texas A&M
there was
fans.
like
A
There was a
lot.
lot.
1/3 of the fucking in the stadium was a.
Well, USC they also travel, but I mean they're not. They're local, so it's not
Travel across the fucking
Mhm.
the city. No, like as in they come through to enemy territory or whatever. They come to the
Yeah.
Rose Bowl. A lot of SC fans,
Mm-hmm.
but there was like a lot of A&M fans. I was
Mhm.
kind of surprised, like wow. Especially when it's like before Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M were they a big college? Yeah,
Yeah.
They've always they're not like a powerhouse, but they've
Yeah.
They've always been in it.
fuck it, they have a Heisman winner. So we all parked together. This time we didn't get a parking pass, so we had to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like hoping because it was hot that we were gonna be under a tree.
No, I knew that.
Because last time we were under a tree, and I was like, yeah, that was dope. Because
Mhm.
you get the
Get
shade,
some shade, yeah.
yeah, and you get to sit, relatively by it, and it just keeps the camp cooler.
Yeah.
But no, we were in the middle of the grass, no shade to the left or the right.
Fuck.
We set up camp, and fucking Vinny started grilling. And then what the fuck? What did you guys start drinking? Oh, Juan was drinking.
Me
Juan
and
had already
we
been
started drinking on our drive there.
Yeah, you guys were already
On the
buzzing
parking
it.
lot. When we were picking up Arthur, we were drinking in front of his house.
I opened the first beer outside of Arthur's house.
Yeah, I
Damn.
remember you just threw a fucking beer and hit a fucking fence, just doosh.
When?
At the fence to the park.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then we get to the tailgate, and this was drinking hot beer. I was like, what the fuck's
Oh,
wrong with this?
yeah.
fool?
This was thought I was serious when I told them don't put my beer.
No, I wouldn't think it
in
was
the
serious.
cooler.
I was just being a
They
dickhead.
they weren't putting it in the cooler, fool.
No,
No, Felipe
thought you were
was-
serious.
I was like, this fool's dumb. Then I told him, are you
I was
dumb?
like, hey,
yeah.
don't touch that beer. He likes it hot.
Yeah.
I was like, are you dumb? I'm just kidding, fool. Of course, put this shit in the cooler, fool. You dumb.
Well, another big difference is that we were joined by some of our regular guests, both Felipe, Caesar,
Mm-hmm.
and Corona.
Okay.
Let's just call it that. No, what? Crystal? What the fuck? Monica.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that was their crew. And then plus the regular crew that always goes. They're in the vlogs. Yeah, but we don't really know them.
Mm-hmm.
Or like it's not like, oh, like let me tell you this really crazy story about,
Someone.
them. Like, yeah, we don't like we're cool, but it's not like we leave with like homeboy told me the craziest shit or whatever. Like, like we're cool, but it's like
So
whatever.
we set up camp,
Yeah,
Mhm.
we set up camp.
and then we start chilling, and then Arthur's like, I'm going barefoot, dog.
So yeah, because I only had one sandal and I was tired.
It was the grass.
Yeah, it was grass. So I'm like, why the fuck am I?
If it was cement, that shit would have sucked.
Yeah, nah.
You can't take
So
that
this
shit
fool
off.
was barefoot, so I say, I'm gonna ride or die with this homie fool. So I took my shoes off.
Yeah, huh? And your socks and
so
everything.
I was like, dig, I'm gonna support the homie fool. I took my socks and my shoes off. And I was like, we're partying. And I was like, it's hobby. I shouldn't have wore pants. So
yeah, you wore black pants too.
They're like navy blue pants, but they're dark blue. Yeah. So I told the homie Calvin, who's got scissors for a knife, let's make some shorts out of these bitches.
Yep, and you cut up your pants.
So this fool cuts my pants into shorts. And people were like, what's happening? They start Snapchatting.
Yeah.
Everyone started filming it, yeah.
They were with you at that point.
Everyone was like, oh, yeah.
They were with the hype.
Yeah.
Then I put the sleeve over
the
my
leg,
the pattern over my face, and I said, "Dig, cut me a little mask right here."
They were still with you.
Then I cut a little Antifa mask, a little mouth hole because I couldn't drink beer through it.
Yeah. And you put little glasses on.
I put my glasses on because I was like, I can't see, so I gotta wear this.
Yeah.
Bumping nothing.
I was like, I like how you were just pushing like the thing into your mouth, and you're like, just cut through here.
Yeah.
And I first started shaking. I was like, oh, this was about to stab you in the mouth. I'm jittering like this. I want to suck off the fucking.
I want to suck the blade.
Suck the blade off.
So then I cut a beer hole, so I could still drink.
How hot was it under there? Because you started sweating like crazy.
I was sweating hard. So I was like, I can't wear this.
You had the mask on for at least
an hour,
20 to 30 minutes.
No, yeah, like 30, yeah. It felt longer though.
It was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I was like, it's hobby.
It was hot.
It felt like this fool was trying to give sermon for like he's
so
just
much
talking,
humidity.
And everyone's just kind of looking at this fool like, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
Well, because you kept screaming shit. I'm Antifa. I'll punch a fascist. I'll fucking this. I'll that.
I fuck with the dude without the shirt on.
I like the dude without the shirt. I'll fuck with his vibe. And everyone's just like, yeah, man, yeah. And then, is it that point, or is it around that point he got up and just pissed on someone's car?
Yeah, we had seen that in front of us. There was a truck that had.
Because we saw A&M foods.
Yeah, they were Aggie.
They came out and one guy had only one of them had a Texas A&M.
Yeah,
and the other ones just had black shirts, and then
but they had the logo on.
No, at first he screamed, "At least the most reasonable one is a woman." Because she had a UCLA shirt.
She was a Bruin fan.
No, because they were trying to set. Yeah, but they were trying to.
Oh, also because she was the one telling them what to do to set up their tent.
Yeah.
And he's like, what does it tell you when the smartest one in your group's a woman? Which came off super sexist, but he was just trying to be funny. But the girls were rolling their eyes at this one.
Yeah.
Richard was with it, though.
No, the guys on that other circle were still with him because they were laughing. But the girls, he had lost the girls at that point.
He lost the girls. So.
Yeah.
Hey, you can win them back, though.
No, then when he started pissing on the dude's truck.
Yeah, they
were over it.
That whole group was like.
Yeah, they were like.
They didn't want to like, I don't want to be associated with this cat.
Yeah,
no one's down to throw hands. That's why.
Yeah,
but no one says nothing.
Nah, so they just start ignoring Juan, and Juan just keeps pissing and pissing, and he took literally like a 5-minute piss.
I was like, how much did he drink? Because that piss went on forever. Dog.
At that point, he might have been on like 13 or 14 beers,
probably. Because there was a 12 of Tecate and a 30 of Rolling Rock. And they smashed the Tecate pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think the Tecate before we even got
to the tailgate.
The 12 was gone.
I had one of those Tecates.
4 or 3. So probably 3.
3?
So let's give this fool 8 before the fucking...
Before he gets there. Mm-hmm. And then he just kept drinking. I drink Rolling Rock. That's the poor man's beer. That's the working man's beer.
That's the working man's beer. These are facts from Antifa. Fuck fascism.
Oh, and then what the fuck else happened? Then how much did it take after the?
This was like he pissed on the truck the first time. Like I'm thinking maybe
12:30,
12 o'clock.
He didn't make it that long after that before he knocked out.
No, he took the after when he attempted to do the second piss. That's when he was.
Nah, we were
done.
all like, no.
Yeah,
and I was encouraging. I was like, yeah.
This fool was.
But I was fucked up too.
But Arthur wasn't with it, so I don't want to.
Because there was a cop.
I don't want to give Arthur more anxiety.
There was a sheriff and
So I
a
was like,
cop
fuck, I'll go piss
and
on
a golf cart.
I'll go piss on somebody else's.
And all I can think in my head is this fool has just got off of a DUI.
You have to. Bro.
I'm like,
Well, why are we acting like this fool hasn't had a DUI and he's been making the
Right.
best decisions under alcohol?
So I'm like, dude, no. And then when I said, hey, Juan, get back here. Then the other group noticed, and then they started yelling, and that's when Juan's like, these fools are not with it.
No.
Yeah, because the other people started like they hadn't talked to Juan, but all of them were like, no. Because just people were like,
yeah, they were.
It's embarrassing, dog.
Embarrassing is hilarious.
It's hilarious.
This is the ratchet group.
Because I don't know if they'd have his back if he starts fighting. It'd be more like
No,
it just reflects bad on that group. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Even though there wasn't that many people to the right or left of us, like
There's no one.
there was no one. It
They
was
left. Everyone was coming out of the theater, and because Juan was yelling, and we were
no.
busting Lil Pump.
The family next to us set up their tent, and they broke everything down.
They broke everything down. Then there was that.
There was because this fool just bumped Little Pump for 40 minutes.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
They put this shit away. I thought
They put this shit away and
they
walked
had
away.
set up. They bought ice from Vinny, and then they said, "Fuck this."
They paid
put everything away.
Vinny $20. They all sat down. They were in their chairs. They were good to go.
And then there was those two batos that were over there too, dog.
Yeah.
And then he kept screaming, "Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey!"
And they were like, "Nah."
Let me get a smoke.
And
then he went and got 3 smokes.
Did he? I don't
No,
know.
I thought he's like, because he kept saying, "I want 3."
No.
Yeah.
I was like, "What? That's mad demanding. 3? That's a lot. Fool. Smokes are expensive, dog." No, then he kept screaming at him. They're lonely. Come enjoy. Make it a 4-man tent.
Anybody who was around us left.
Yeah.
It's because I wanted their tent. Fool. There was only 2 people in that tent. You get more shade. Fool.
There was really no one
trying to make a unilateral
on our row.
No, they got scared off by the music than me.
And the Antifa guy, there's just some dude with a mask screaming, screaming like crazy.
The road that like people pass, that white line was supposed to be empty because for the cops pass, so whatever.
Oh, okay.
Travel. That's why.
Because he did tell us too, like
just make sure you don't
your tent,
pass that line,
your canopies can't pass this line.
Yeah,
I did figure I'm like usually cops pass and security pass, but not as that much. Like
I didn't even notice, dog.
A lot of golf carts.
I didn't.
One time there was a golf cart that stopped right in front of a passed out Juan, and I thought they were gonna say something about him.
Nah, we were all chilling.
But they just asked, like, you guys could get. We gave them some.
No,
waters.
they didn't even ask for water. They just
Felipe
stopped by and asked, and
Felipe kept going like, "You guys want some water?" And then he grabbed 2 waters and then took them to the other cops that were over there posted.
No, and he gave those 2 also.
But then he works CSC, so that was probably that's what
like,
he knows.
He knows the
how
sucks.
it sucks to be out in the sun and the big jackets and shit.
You
gotta
grease the wheels.
That's what the sheriff said. He's like, "Yo, it's so hot," and with this, what did he call it? With the wool.
The wool.
He's like, with the wool of this fucking
the uniform.
The uniform's too hot. He's like, it's too much.
I just be walking around.
And he's all like, there was supposed to be a Glendale graduation today.
There too.
Well, yeah, because they never really set up football games on Sundays. So Rose Bowl, that section, Glendale had already played out, and they're like, and then when UCLA had scheduled the game on Sunday, they basically were like, well, figure it out because Glendale's still having their graduation here.
Yeah, fuck.
And then he's all like, yo, they wanted the sheriff to like anyone who's for the graduation to basically just drive them through all the people, and the sheriff's like, what the fuck, we ain't gonna do that, just put up signs and they'll figure their way out.
Yeah.
And he's all like, you believe that shit? Like they double booked this thing? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, like usually if it was next week when it's Hawaii, it wouldn't be a problem just because I don't think that many people would show up.
Nah, like 20, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But since it's opening game, SEC game.
Opening game.
And then now a lot of people want to just tailgate it because it's the SEC. So you're like,
people bring their generators and the TV.
Honestly, I feel like next week there'll be more people if the hype train keeps going, like after the comeback.
Oh yeah, no, don't be dick ratted.
Yeah, the people want to go see like they play like all right. It's not like we'll talk about how they play later, but it gets to a point where Juan is slurring.
That's about both Adrian and Juan are slurring at this point, but Juan
was just general slurs though.
But the difference is that I had 8 hours of sleep, and this way I maybe 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
then again, he just eating chicken and chewing it weird, and then spitting it at people. I was like, "What the fuck's up with this?"
I was trying to feed Juan, dog.
And then at one point, he was drunk, and he threw a fucking rib at Juan.
Before. No,
this is after he passes out.
Juan is at like around 2:35.
It's after we play Flip Cup.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They went to
because
go get
I got
Aggie
excited,
fans.
like, oh, we're playing drinking games.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Fool.
So they went
the homie Richard went and grabbed a bunch of Texas and A&M
to do a game, a couple games.
UCLA versus A&M.
Uh-huh.
And then they played Flip Club 3 times.
And all I hear from behind me is, "I'm sorry to do that to you, bro.
I had to do it to you, bro.
They made me the anchor. That's my bad, bro.
They made me the anchor, bro.
Hey, dog, they made me do this to you. They made me the anchor.
They made executive decisions, fool.
Yeah, but basically, after those games died down, Juan went to sit down, and at this point,
but he had the hiccups, so I knew he was smashed.
No, I knew he was smashed when he started spitting.
Oh, and he's spitting.
I'm like, he's spitting. I'm like, oh, this.
And he's spitting at random directions. It's like, dog,
yeah.
we're all here. Why are you spitting around? Like,
yeah,
shit?
But that's because he's fucked up.
It's like there's some savage shit.
We're just trying to disrespect y'all.
It's like you're disrespecting the camp by just
because he started talking and it was like heavy slurring. Yeah. And then like he just had his head down, and I'm like, oh, okay.
He's passing out.
I'm gonna let this fool pass out and just leave him alone and shit.
I was like, maybe he's just trying to fucking. I thought he was gonna puke and then rally. I thought if he pukes, he'll be good.
I didn't think he was gonna puke. I thought he was just trying to.
Part of me wanted to, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just try to nap it off.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
These are my options. I can nap it off, or I can puke.
Yeah,
but I was like, I'm puking it.
It's because also you did pure beer's heavy, dog. Like if you drink a lot of beer, that shit it's so heavy it makes you sleepy. That's what I thought happened to you.
No, I'm dehydrated.
Yeah, he's dehydrated. It's a very humid day.
It's hot. I drank so much beer that
you have drank no water.
I'm starting to get dehydrated.
He was pouring
this fool kept talking shit. Like, why are you drinking water, dog? Who needs water? You kept telling people not to drink water.
I'm drunk.
Yeah, the fool was pouring sweat. When he passed out, and they started snoring, and I'm like, okay,
he's done.
Does everyone leave this fool alone? Let him sleep a bit so they can
he got to a point where he's like, I'm gonna take a little nap, bro.
Yeah.
No, I said it out loud.
No, but he said it out loud.
I told you guys. Because I was on the chair, and I was like, man, I've been trying to sleep, but this chair's uncomfortable, dog. So I kneeled to the floor, then I laid down, and I said, I'm taking a nap, dog.
No, you
gave me your cell phone.
Yeah, you gave him you gave Nestor the cell phone, and like, hey, I'm taking a nap. And then Nestor's like, yeah, go for it, dude. And all of a sudden, you start going down to the ground. And this was like, because I think Nestor thought you were going to take a nap in the chair. I'm like,
truck. I expect the truck.
This is too hot in that truck. It's fucking stupid.
That food with a bowl, dog.
Yeah.
Roastery chicken.
Like, I'm taking a fucking... that's what I said, dude.
Plus, I wouldn't want him in my truck. You would have thrown up in there. It's so hot.
I would have baked, fool.
Nah, but he laid down.
Plus, it's the grass. It's perfect in this shade.
Yeah.
The thing that fool, I thought he was trying to use my feet as a pillow because he just sat right next to my shit and his head just fell on my foot. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I just back up so give this fool some space.
Yeah, dog.
That's the point where Adrian showed up and he's chewing ribs.
No, because there's a chair empty next to me.
It's my chair. It's the chair I just got out of.
Yeah. So Adrian is eating ribs and he's wilding out and he's doing his little wave dance. Yeah. And he sits next to me and he just starts. Then all of a sudden he picks like some rib out of his mouth
and he just hits Juan with it.
And then I'm like, what the fuck?
He's hungry.
And
Adrian saw that. We saw him. And he was
I told Adrian, like, what the fuck are you doing? And then that's when he felt bad and he picked up the rib back.
No. He was like,
I don't remember that.
And then, but he kept eating the rib. He's like, you know what I mean? And I was like, this fool's crazy, dog. And as soon as he got to the bone, like when the rib was almost done, he grabbed the bone. And he looked at me. Like with a look like Dennis the Menace, dog. Like, watch this shit, boy. And he smacks it on Juan's stomach. And then, of course, he did his famous.
I don't remember.
I remember looking right at your eyes, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
My boy hungry. That's what he said.
Okay, we're blasé about things.
I don't remember.
And then he's like, nah, I feel bad. And then he grabbed the piece of meat he threw earlier and the fucking rib off of him.
He's like, nah, that's my boy. And he grabbed the shit again.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That's high.
I was browning out.
I was like, yo, you know this was fucked up. He's hitting people with ribs and shit. Like,
We're disrespectful, dog. Shoot up on me and Adrian. Fool. I spit on food. Those ribs at food.
Yeah, but I didn't miss before I hit the target.
He did. You gotta give my boy that. Fool. He was just trying to feed me. Fool. All I had was like 3 hot links. Fool.
Yo, and then they start playing shots. Well, they not shots. They did not playing. They literally just going shot for shot.
It was a round of shots. It was supposed to be 1 round.
And then it became like, if you take one, I'll do it. And then ended up 5 people do it, 4 people do it.
We just kept yelling, rack him, dog.
Yeah, there was at least 6 rounds.
But then
of
they
shots.
were chilling shots, and they were.
Yeah, well, they had a bartender. What's his name? Calvin.
Calvin always brings his fool.
Yeah, that fool busted out a mad bartending shit.
Yeah.
That fool, you should see his knife tricks. Who killed the food?
And they're pouring shots like in 10 minutes. They had done 5. I was like, yo, because Adrian could barely stand.
And there was like 45 minutes to the game, and I'm like, fuck. Adrian just finished his last shot, and he was with like a mouthful of Doritos, just making
it's
noises.
Like 1:30.
Like chewed up. That's all he kept doing. He would come to me and he'd look at me and go, and like there was a bunch of chewed up Doritos in his mouth.
It was like one of those kids who like, you want seafood? And
basically.
His boy's hungry.
Yeah. I was just like, fuck, dog, how is this fool gonna make it to the game?
I'm looking at like, there's no way we're getting Juan in. Like,
yeah.
I'm like,
well, at that point you were already done, dude. You were already saying like, hey Art, you want the ticket? And then you were like, oh fuck, I have to stay for this fucking game. It's gonna be hot in there. And I'm like,
I was like over it.
Like,
I was over it.
And then this fucker he just bought the tickets, man. He didn't even ask me. He just bought the fucking
I was
tickets.
Pissed. I was like, what the fuck?
Why am I mad on his own world? And I'm like, hey dog, like,
low key, because I had the bubbles. So I'm like, oh man, I have to shit.
Yeah, and then the whole fucking, oh man, I'm not gonna make it. I'm done.
Because I always figured.
Sick.
See, that's why my day was cool. I didn't get.
I threw up.
Yeah,
I was kind of like, yo, what the?
Like,
no, I didn't claim it.
I up and
like
you were already setting up the bricks for you to get out of taking these ones.
I'm not gonna go to the fucking game though.
Yeah, and then he's like, Vinny can drive, and then
I figured,
like, drive Vinny home.
I figured I could give Caesar my ticket and I take off with them.
But Caesar was leaving early.
Yeah, well, they are gonna leave early.
Yeah.
Which is when Juan's like, how come you didn't go in? I was like, well, I couldn't just leave you here because everyone's going to take off. And then
just
it was
roll me into the truck.
And then Juan was just going to be there laid out. With no tent, nothing. I was like, this was going to wake up and be like, where the fuck am I, dog?
Yeah, because they wanted to put down the tents. Because they weren't our tents.
No, it was no one's. And
they weren't our canopy, so it's like, that dude's like, hey, let's take these down because we don't want to break everything when we come out of the game. And so it was like, well, yeah, he just didn't want the canopies there, bro. It was like, he wanted to put his shit away, not to worry about it.
Well, yeah, there's thieves out there.
Yeah.
And
so he's like, okay, well, we could put that because
he basically put all his shit away.
Yeah, one of the tents was Felipe's.
Yeah.
So that tent, like, oh, you guys could use that tent now. So we had to move all the tents, break everything down.
Basically set up a new
camp. Of course, Felipe famously disappeared for the work.
How the fuck does he have the scent for when everything's going to happen?
He knows when work's going to happen, dog.
That fool just took off to the
Spidey
restroom.
senses kick quick with Felipe, dog.
What are we, though?
Yeah.
Hey, dog, he came back with Corona for like... Homegirl had mad, like, she looked like she was crying.
Really? I didn't even notice, dog.
Well, because it was funny, because I was just standing like, what the fuck?
It's funny.
Well, because I was like, what the fuck did he tell her? Because she was drunk or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she got right up into his ear and she's like, what are we? And he had told me earlier, he's like, yo, we're in that place where she keeps asking what we are. And it's funny because that's what Adrian tells me about his chicks too. I was like, damn, all these chicks, everyone wants to know. What are we? The What Are We episode.
What are we, gang?
Exactly.
When the gang asks, what are we?
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, Felipe disappeared on us. We broke down the 2 tents and then we were like, fuck it, let's see what's going on.
We had another issue.
Because you technically had a ticket and Juan had a ticket.
No, when these fools left, we still hadn't even started the breakdown.
Nope.
Okay, so Vinny got.
I left to go to the bathroom, and then Vincent said, "Hey, let's roll." And I'm like, "What?" So I'm like,
okay, that's the thing. Vincent couldn't get to you.
We had just.
No, we still hadn't started.
We hadn't started the breakdown, but we had already talked about the ticket situation.
No, because Vinny's tickets were special. Because there were those free tickets because there was going to be a youth game before the actual game started.
Oh.
So those were free, but he bought them from some guy for $40 a piece.
Yeah.
But it says on the ticket because
you have to be
because they're
minutes.
free, you have to be in there to watch the youth game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the condition.
Yeah.
You got to show up, and it's GA, and it's only a certain this section to this section and this section.
That's why they made you come in 30 minutes early before the game.
So Vinny kept saying, "Look, we gotta be in there by 4."
Because the other tickets didn't have stipulations.
No,
the other guys didn't have. That's why they weren't worried about.
Oh yeah, Richard and them, they stayed because they had regular tickets.
Yeah,
they had student section tickets.
Yeah.
And Vinny's like, "No, I have to be over there by 4." That's why Vinny told me, he's like, "Hey, you guys take care of the breakdown." Yeah. He's like, "The grill's still hot, so don't put it in yet."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude, go. I'll break down." Because I was like, because he's like, "Dude, there's 15 minutes. How do you think we're going to do it with Juan?"
Yeah.
Because it's not the closest part of the stadium.
It's like
it's all the way to the other side. Yeah. So it was like at least a mile and a half.
Yeah.
Of walking. And it's 15 minutes, and he's like, "You think he can make it?" I'm like, "Fuck no, he can't make it. I don't even know if he could do it sober. Yeah. Unless we get a golf cart."
Nah.
So, plus I was like,
I still thought he could have made it, low key.
No.
He had slept enough.
Oh, that's true.
That's why I thought in my head, I'm like,
dog, when I woke up, you don't know how much energy I had.
But the only reason I was okay with him getting tickets, I'm like, "Hey, dude, they're giving away your tickets," and you gave me the thumbs up, so I'm like, "Okay, this fool was like fucking over it." Like,
who?
You gave me.
I was asleep still.
You gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah, I was asleep.
What the fuck?
You heard?
That's crazy.
No, I was asleep. You know when you're asleep, so you'll say whatever, so you can just sleep.
Yes,
that's what it was.
Yeah, okay.
I was tired.
Because he's like, "Hey, they're giving away the tickets." I'm like, "Juan, what's going on?"
No,
and you just gave the thumbs up, like you can't go. I just figured he was too.
I said, I'm like, "Dude, the tickets are being given away. I'm just letting you know." And the fool gave the thumbs up. I'm like, "Okay, this fool must know that he's done."
I just thought he was like too smashed to go.
I was trying to sleep, man.
And the way I see it, I was like, Felipe and all them are gonna take off. So they didn't have tickets. Yeah. So that's why I was like, "Well, I can't go in because then you're leaving him by himself."
Yeah.
Just roll me on this drug.
And then there was there was 2 tickets that weren't gonna be used.
Yeah.
But then Vinny, I guess there was 2 people there that didn't.
Well, I just turned around and I'm like, "Hey, who we have 2 tickets if anyone wants to go in."
And the majority of the people there,
everyone's like either had tickets or like, "Nah, we got other shit to do."
Yeah, they got other stuff to do.
But one couple was like, "Well, we'll take them. How much?" And I was like, "Well, just talk to Vinny. I don't know."
Yeah.
But I don't think he ended up charging them, and they didn't end up staying for. I think they stayed for a quarter.
No, they left
because they
not even halftime.
No, it was like
they came back when it was.
We were getting blown out, so they're like
they got back and they're like, "Yo, they're playing like shit."
It was like a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
Before they left,
Yeah.
And when they came, that's when Nestor was like, "Fuck, man, these fools. Hopefully they come out soon." That's when Nestor's clock started ticking of these fools need to get the fuck out. There's gonna be traffic. Everybody's leaving. Anxiety. I
was like, "Look, the truck's already fucking packed.
Manic Monday.
If we fucking get if it becomes halftime and everybody leaves, we're just gonna be stuck. To get to the freeways is gonna be fucked." I was just thinking, like,
well, no, dude, like
the freeway's been.
It's like they were already down 31 points. Like, how much more do you guys need to see?
The ultimate comeback.
I mean, did we? If you guys would have stayed, you guys would have watched one of the best comebacks of all time.
Ever, dog. Well, but anyway. The way is like we're taking fucking shots. I'm like, I have to take a piss and yak. So I'm like, I'm gonna go yak and piss, and then I'll come back and we'll bounce. And then while I'm waiting in line, Vincent's like, "Hey, we gotta go," and I'm looking at him like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Fuck it, dude." So in the back of my mind's like, "Well, let's go." For the only thing, I just gotta get to my seat. Once I get to my seat, I sit down.
Then you could go to the restroom.
No, fuck it. I ain't throwing up on the stadium. Plus the Rose Bowl. That's home.
No,
you gotta protect your house.
I thought you were for the piss.
Can't disrespect your house. Well, that's disrespectful.
So I was walking like barely, dude, and I'm like, "Fuck my jersey," but I'm like, I looked at it, I'm like, "We gone too far."
Yeah.
So when we walked in there, we were.
Plus the jersey.
When did you get the text from Nestor?
No, my phone. I don't know. My phone's not.
I was
having issues with my phone because it was too hot, so it wasn't charging.
Because when we were packing, it looked like my radio was on, and I'm like, "Fuck."
No.
And then I figured we don't have the keys, and I told an agent was smashed. Yeah. I'm like, Adrian, do not lose the keys. You have the keys. That's our only way out.
No, they were in the.
And you texted me. They're in my parents' pocket.
Yeah,
let's get it.
Let's get it, dog.
That's all you need to know.
And then he fixed it. Oh, pants pocket.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
And then another is get it.
You have to, dog.
Yeah, but
you have to escape it.
First class all the way.
Yeah, so we actually ended up staying. Caesar, Felipe, and myself.
I thought you guys were gonna leave.
We were gonna leave, but then we're like, nah, we can't leave just fucking Nestor by himself out here, just sitting here.
I was like, fuck it. At least I'm glad these fools are staying, so I have something. But then it got annoying real quick.
I woke up.
Juan woke up with an energy.
I'm back, B.
With way too much energy of a child.
Why ain't that truck pissed on yet?
For real?
Who let that truck get dry?
You just let the truck get dry. You were protecting.
Did he go and piss on it again?
The first thing he did when he woke up, I gotta take a piss. Going straight to the truck. I'm like, dude, there's somebody there. I was just making shit up. I'm like, dude, there's somebody there.
I can see in the truck, dog.
And this fool goes knocking on the window. Yo, yo, nope. See, Arthur, there's no one there. No one there. Come look. I'm like, fucking hey, dude. And then he went to go scout out the Aggies car, and he saw that they left their Easy up.
Yeah, he had a little chaw bottle. Fool.
Yeah,
these fools were using chaws like disrespect. They're spitting on the rose garden, on the rose
at home.
At our house, on their truck, in the back of their truck this time. Fool.
In our house,
on their handles, fool.
And this fool fucking
because their bedliner's closed, fool.
Yeah.
It's the ones that are closed, so you can just open it. So I just pissed on the handle, fool.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I felt disrespectful.
They
use chaw on our streets, on our grass.
Where I crazy amount of energy.
Because I'm telling you, I was dog shit tired, fool.
Yeah.
I just worked a 12-hour shift.
He metabolized a chunk of the beer that he drank.
I hadn't slept much, fool, because it's hot as dick. So it takes me about an hour to go to sleep as it is.
Yeah.
And then I had to wake up early so I could take a shower because I'm going to be sweating all day.
Yeah.
And fuck all that. So
you don't want to smell musty.
Well, no, it's just if you don't take a shower, you're going to end up with a rash or something
Oh,
bad.
también eso, yeah.
Yeah, because you sweat way too much.
Yup.
So I took a shower. I didn't sleep much. Because when you guys picked me up, you saw I had no energy, dog.
Yeah.
I was dead. I was yo, I'm tired. I didn't get excited till I knew you were coming. I swear to God, bro. I was like, yeah, dog, little ox is coming. That's when we were like, let's go buy beer for them. We drank beer outside your house. And then after I took the nap, I was like, I'm good.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm not tired anymore. We got energy now. But then I was like, oh, everyone's gone.
Yeah, everything.
The party's over.
Yeah, so we were just kicking it there.
I pissed and I was like, where's the beer at?
Caesar's speakers came through.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could watch.
We started listening to the game.
Yeah, we started listening to the game.
I was like, did that shit just say they're losing 19-0?
Yeah, and then Nestor kept telling me, 0-0, bro. 0-0.
We scored.
I kept laughing because you were like, it's 0-0, bro.
Yeah.
And I kept saying 19-0.
Yeah,
I was looking at you.
No, it was 19-3. And I'm like, I'm like, hey, who's winning? And Nestor, no, there's still 0-0. And the first time I'm like, I may have heard it wrong.
19-3, dog.
And I'm like, I may have heard it wrong the first time. And then again, I asked him, I'm like, because the game's going on and I'm hanging out with Caesar. We're kicking the football that we found, the soccer ball.
No, not yet. You guys are still sitting down.
Are we still sitting
We're
down?
all just sitting down still.
No, because the second time when I finally said, I'm like, this fool's full of shit. Because remember, those guys started walking by and they asked us to score.
No, we were sitting down.
Hey, what's the score? I'm like, zip, homie.
Yeah.
No, we were sitting down.
Were we sitting down?
Yeah, you didn't start kicking the football.
You never sat down. You were just laying on the floor.
Oh, well, that's me sitting down.
Yeah.
No, I did. Because even after I went to go piss, I was like, I'm going to just stay sitting on this floor.
Yeah.
It's too comfortable.
You already had caught the vibe.
You have to catch the vibe.
And you kept going, where are my beers? Where are my working man beers?
And I said, where's the beer at,
But we already had packed everything. We're like, you got to go. It's over there in the back of the truck.
I was like, all right, let's get it.
Let's get it.
So I got up and grabbed me some beers and started chugging again.
Yep.
But then the vibe got boring. So I was like, what can we do to liven up this crowd? So I took Corona's shoe and I chugged it.
No, because she kept complaining because she was pretty.
Well, because she was getting annoying.
She was drunk
because she started complaining to Philip.
She had 11
Smirnoff
ices.
That's soda though.
Yeah, but okay.
She had some shots too.
And then she had a bunch of shots when they did their rounds of shots.
No, it's because she started getting annoying because she kept telling Philip, "My shoes are dirty. These shoes are
oh my
clean.
God, these shoes are white." And then you just kept saying they're payless.
Oh no, it started with she told you clean them.
No. It started because you started saying that her
where'd
shoes
you buy
were
them?
cheap.
Walmart?
Yeah, those shits are payless. And she was like, "No, they're not payless. They're Nike. They're name brand." It's like, you could find Nike at Payless. What are you talking about? Those shits are. And then Nestor's like, "Those shits are 3 seasons ago." You had everyone clowning on her, and this poor girl's drunk as fuck. But she just like, and then
these are all sharks.
Then it became from about her shoes being off brand. She's like, "No, they're dirty. They're dirty." And she's like, "They were clean when he got
Who's
here.
gonna clean them?
Who's gonna clean them?" And then Juan did it like,
I'll clean them.
You know what? I got you. Trust me. I got you. And then he took off one of the shoes. Then he took off another.
No, he took
one off, and then he took the other one off. And as soon as he's like, okay, as soon as he saw that she was looking at him with the shoes, he fucking chucked them towards the Aggie car.
Yeah.
First one, and then she's like, "No, don't do that." Then the second one, "No, don't do that." And then that started a whole fucking, I don't know what the fuck happened.
That shit felt like a Tim and Eric episode, dog.
Well, no, it's because then it became about, as soon as she would go get her shoes, she'd try to
I'd
put
go
them
get
on.
her shoes.
Oh, you would go get her shoes, huh?
Because she's screaming.
And then she'd put them on, and then this fool would go reach over and snag one off and
she's
chuck it.
"Are you gonna clean it with your tongue?"
And then
he's like, yeah. He would grab that shit and just chuck that shit.
And then after she started putting on her shoes, then she went to go complain to Felipe. "Hey, oh my God, you're gonna let him do this to me?" And then of course Juan reaches for his shoes that are off, grabs one of his fucking shoes and chucks it at her ass. and then she's like, "He's touching my butt." And then Felipe's like, "No, he's not. He threw a shoe at you." And then and then fucking Juan is just reaching for things around him. He fucking throws both his shoes at her. Then he grabs his socks and throws it at her face. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
You never just shoot a bitch.
Oh my God. I'm like, this is crazy.
But she's with it because she's throwing, like, it's like playful at first.
Well, it was playful, but then it got into like that kid territory where you're poking someone back and forth. And then like,
well, they were both at like children at that point.
Yeah.
Like she was like,
I was born a child.
Yeah. So might as well stay one.
Do repressed life.
And like all of us couldn't believe it. Like
you and Caesar were
like,
just
what
watching
the
it,
fuck?
just like, what the fuck?
She's like, I hate you guys. I hate you guys.
Oh my God.
She's like, I especially hate Felipe.
Weren't you guys supposed? And then she was trying to like talk shit in the sense of like, weren't you guys supposed to be in the game to you two, like to supposedly make you feel bad?
What'd I say? I forgot what I said.
No, but you were like, that's the third time you said that shit. and like you're repeating yourself. This song's getting boring. And then she went to go sit down on Felipe's lap, and then this was rude as fuck. He's like, "Hey, where did Felipe go? I don't see Felipe anymore." And then she's standing up and like, "What's going on?" And then out of nowhere, she would occasionally ask, "What are we?" Like, because she would ask, "Why aren't you defending me?" And then it was, "What are we?" And I'm like, fucking A,
she's
man.
like, I don't want to go, she's like, I don't want to get crazy with these guys, start talking shit.
Yeah.
Like,
they don't want to get me started. And I'm like, oh my God, she don't know what she's talking about.
And then this was like, hey, when you're with the boys, like when you're with like my cousins and stuff and their friends.
Yeah.
You have
Felipe
you have
looked
permission.
At us. No, yeah, and Felipe looked at us and he said, "Hey, dude, I warned her." I'm like, what?
And also he's like, just don't start Caesar off because you'll end up crying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's one thing he did say. Do not start Caesar.
Like, just don't. Because
Caesar's a bulldog.
He has
no
a sweet. He's a real sweetheart, dog. But if you start him off wrong, make you cry.
You can't wake the bear up.
And then fucking Juan just kept saying, "Sit down, sit down." I'm like, fuck, dude. I was over this at this point.
I was having so much fun.
And then I don't know how it got into a water fight.
He grabbed the water and just probably chucked it at her.
No, it was
No, I did.
You did?
Was it?
Yeah.
Was that how it started?
Someone gave me water
sober up.
They were like, here, drink this. I drank a little bit. And I was, you know what would be fucking hilarious right now, fool? And I just went, hey.
No, it
and she had her back turned to me, fool.
Yeah.
Then that shit triggered her, fool.
Oh. Then she ran to the ref because she has nails.
Yes.
She had nails, and I kept going like, eh. She would open the cans with her teeth.
Her mouth. Yeah.
She'd just go,
and the foam would just go straight into her mouth. But she was so drunk, she didn't give a fuck.
She just looked like a fucking pit bull.
Yeah, like with rabies and shit.
Then she just poured that shit in Juan's head, and Juan's just laughing.
No, because it was first it was water. It was just water, and he kept wetting her, and then she would try to get him back with water.
That people understand is that when you're fucking with Juan, he's laughing at you.
Yeah.
But it only makes you mad. Like,
so she tried to get him back, like, oh, we're going to be even. But Juan's just laughing while she's pouring water on him. So she's like,
I was drinking it at one point, and she's like...
That's why she got mad, and she's like, okay, fucker, if you're gonna do the thing with the water, I'm gonna get you with beer. That's gonna fuck up your day. So she grabbed the beer, she opened it and started pouring on it. He's like, you're wasting my beer. And he's trying to drink it out the air. I'm like,
I told her, wait, you're pouring it too fast.
Yeah, you're pouring it too fast. I can't drink it. And I don't know where.
The whole time, though, where's my shoe?
But she's unstable. She's unstable because she's drunk.
Yeah, she's not.
So she just falls on him, and it's like these two are fucking like rolling, and like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then Caesar had enough of this shit, so he said, "Fuck it." He grabbed the water bottle that was next to him and just started wetting him. Like he's like,
no, he grabbed the empties. You know how there was empties?
Yeah,
I think Caesar just wanted to be part of the fun.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
I don't know. Nah, he was not having fun.
No, he got the freezing water, the melted.
That wasn't it first, because he had the water that he was drinking next to him. He wet them first with
that. But after that, he was just hitting it with the freezing water.
He got the idea of, you know what? There's melted ice water. I'm gonna pour that. That'll stop them. But then it just like fueled you guys because you guys kept going, and then it was.
I don't know where she got a fucking lotion.
Yes,
and she just fucking squirted it in your face.
Oh, remember she wouldn't shut up. Like, I got a 27-inch dick. That was her catchphrase. And finally, when she squirted this fool with lotion, I'm like, she wasn't lying.
Caesar was dying.
Caesar was dying from that.
She had the dick.
She nutted in his face.
That's what Caesar kept saying.
And then fucking Felipe's helping this fool, dog. He's like, lean your head back.
Up to wash the lotion off me.
Yeah.
Well, because it's in your eyes. She got you right in the fucking eyes.
My eyes are burning, dog.
Your eyes are red as fuck at that point.
Yeah, because she got you dirty with the lotion.
No, I know. I was like, I can't see, B.
But Felipe's helping this fool. So then I go up to her and I'm like, hey, like, there's an eyelash in your eye, and then you got lotion in your eye.
Uh-huh.
Lean back,
but
and I got you.
She wasn't having it. She was like, I want my shoes. Where are my shoes? She wasn't.
And I'm trying to help her, but she just thinks I'm just spraying her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just lean back. You got it in your eye. Like, that shit burns. Like, I could see Juan's eyes turning red.
She had just lost an eyelash. Or
she
fake
didn't
eyelash.
want you to help her.
She wanted
Philip to help her.
Probably.
But Philip was busy helping his boy.
And when you're helping your boy, but then she kept screaming, "Where my shoes?" That I got mad.
Kept going, good looking now, dog.
Yeah, no.
I got mad and I just threw that fucking cold ice cold
dog,
water in her
I saw
face,
that shit. That shit was cold blooded, dog. Because you were like, "Oh no! I got you with your eyelash. Your eyelash is right there on the floor. You got one."
No, in her eye. It was just hanging.
Yeah. But she had dropped one. She had dropped one, and she was pulling off the other. And then she just wasn't acknowledging what you were saying. Like, hey, let me help you with the thing.
She kept screaming about shoes and shit. I'm like,
and you were like, nah, fuck this. And then look here. And then you just squeezed the bottle in her face, dog, of cold ice water. And she was like, she's like, ah!
I heard that.
And then that's when she flipped on like, oh, I'm against all these dudes.
It's me against everyone. So she just got up and then ran to the water.
Things. She threw a beer can that almost hit me and Caesar.
It hit me in the face. Almost.
Oh, it almost hit you in the face.
I just fucking feel it whiz.
That was when I first could see again because Philip had just watched it. Because that fool's like, look out.
Yeah, because I saw...
The hurricane at him.
She threw a water, and it got us a little bit wet. Me and Caesar were like, fuck it, dog.
But it got the speaker wet.
No, the beer got the speaker wet, and that's what pissed Caesar off. He's like, fuck this. Grabbed the speaker, put it in the bed of the truck, and then he's like, hey, let's play soccer. I'm like, fuck it, let's play soccer. Yeah. So we just... diffuse ourselves from the situation. Fuck these people.
No, there was a point where she was chasing me with a fucking water bottle.
Oh, I didn't even look at that.
While I was playing soccer, she started chasing me.
I was dying, bro.
I was like, what the fuck? I was trying to help you.
Yeah, but then he did squirt in the face.
It was funny watching this fool run, though.
No.
Hey, my takeoff was crazy.
He was legitimately scared, bro.
The takeoff's real on Nestor, dog. That's about
because he's like, if he goes down, who's gonna help him up? Bro?
Yeah.
I wasn't scared. I was like, I don't know.
You were scared, B. You were running.
Nah, I wanted to get the whole ref.
I'm like a horse. I'm like a horse.
It's just like, dude, I can't stop. Bro.
Well, you presumably think your cousin brought this person, to have fun or whatever. You know what I mean?
I had fun.
And then his fucking cousins and his friends just start kind of
like
low-key bullying her.
We unhinged her.
This is when she starts losing her fucking mind.
Yeah, no, you guys are too much, dog. So I completely stepped away from that shit. And then finally things calmed down after like
But they got annoying real quick. Like I was so by the time Agent and Vinny showed up, I was so over it.
Finally when Felipe
I vented
was done,
in the truck for at least 10 minutes before I calmed down.
Really? Because I know as soon as the whole fight, because it was diffused. Juan was in the fucking underneath the tent. She went into the car. And then oh shit, that's my alarm to go to sleep. Give me a second.
You should go to sleep, dog.
Okay. So I ended up. So the situation got diffused, and we were waiting. And I was listening to the football game.
Philip finally grabbed her and was like, "Here, put this shirt on."
Yeah.
Because he brought her a clean shirt, one that wasn't wet and was comfortable. And
no, because she had
thrown her shirt.
She took her shirt off and
I just didn't want to talk about that.
Yeah, but it was like fuck. So the situation got diffused. Everything was fine.
Nah, the last funny part, actual funny and not like annoying, is that she fell asleep on the chair and then she ate shit off of it.
I started dying.
She was drunk, dude. She came back to sit down, and then that's when Caesar got annoyed because he's like, "You're saying the same thing over." Because she, as soon as she sat down, where are my shoes? Where are my shoes?
Oh, I told her something like, "Yo, you're repeating yourself a lot.
Yeah,
you're fucking annoying."
And then Caesar started repeating every single statement she had repeated, like, "Aren't you supposed to go in the game?" And like doing that voice, and we're just laughing.
Dying.
And I feel bad. I'm like, but it's funny.
Well, because she had been annoying.
He hit the fucking nail on the head though with it.
Yeah,
and then she fell. I started dying. Bro.
No, and then she fell asleep because she passed out, and then she snored. But then she ate shit. Because it started raining, right? I think it started raining.
It started raining hard.
Yeah, it started raining.
Adrian, you have my keys. And
that's
my
another
fucking
anxiety.
Truck's getting wet.
That's another anxiety this fool had because the windows were left down. And he's like, I can't pick up my windows. It's all getting fucked up. And I'm like, hey, dog, scared it.
You have to scare it.
You gotta scare it.
What else can you do but scare it?
Yeah, no, because it started raining. Remember, we had the tent and she was a little bit outside of the tent and the water started hitting her in the face. Yeah. She's like, what? Why am I wet? Why am I so wet?
Oh, she kept saying, I'm wet, but not the kind I like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you said that shit like 10 times. It wasn't funny the first time.
I'm like, that's bad rude, dog.
Listen, you were like this, fool, dog.
Yeah, and then Felipe was like, hey, let's move the tent over, like, so that she could get some of the tent. So, because it started raining out of nowhere, like.
Oh, yeah, it did.
So I was like, we moved the tent over. We were just chilling. I had to
grab my hat because I didn't want to get wet.
And then basically we just chilled there.
No, these fools showed up.
Because we were actually going to leave. You guys, once we saw one was cool and you guys could kick it, we were just like, fuck it.
You guys were like, okay, now we're leaving. Because before halftime
well, because she was done.
She was done.
It's like, hey,
but also because, like, let's not get stuck if everyone leaves during halftime.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Look, guys, you guys don't have to be here.
Well, because Vinny and Agent had already said we're coming back.
We should be on our way as soon as we talk to somebody.
By that point, we were getting blown out like 31-3.
No, 7. You had 10. Because you had a field goal and then you scored that one touchdown before the half.
So it was 7. It was 10-31. I was like, I could keep watching till the end of the third and we leave. Or we could leave now. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. He's like, oh, let's go. We left. Well, we went to say hi to one of our high school buddies. We said hi, and then we walked back to.
You took the golf cart. This fucking Snapchat. You guys got the golf cart.
Vinny was asked like, "Hey, I drive 2 Hondas. Can we get on the golf cart?" And that guy's like, "Sure, whatever." Like he didn't care at that point.
He just wanted,
But it wasn't that far. I mean, it did help like us walk.
Get there faster.
But yeah, we got there, and then you fools were fucking ready to.
Because
we already had packed everything. Vinny thought probably that we had to come back.
No, we were getting blown out. They were playing like shit. Like
that he had to come because he's like, hey, if you guys don't have to pack everything. I'll come back and then we'll pack everything.
Yeah, but Nestor was like, hey, I want that shit
packed,
ready. Get in the fucking car. Let's leave.
Yeah, well, because we've been stuck before.
Yeah,
like because it makes no sense.
Stanford game. Last year it came to the last play, so we waited the whole fucking game. And we ended up losing, but this fool was like, what the fuck? We should have left. And I'm like, dude, it came to the last play. You have to stay.
Well, yeah, because then to leave the Rose Bowl, it gets super packed to get on the freeway.
Yeah, and then the 210, like, which is
it gets jam packed.
The freeway,
but it was closed because of the fires that were happening.
Exactly, and I was just like, who wants to get stuck on that shit? I'm already tired, and then get another extra hour and a half of fucking driving back home. Like, it's not fun. But eventually, none of that mattered because you guys left early.
We left. I left. I was browning out.
I missed
in and out of
consciousness.
Yeah,
you missed the best comeback of UCLA.
It was only me and Vincent at the game at one point because his other friends left, and
his friends left at like a quarter in.
I couldn't make a conversation, which is not like me. Though I was just like, I'm done. Dog. I just kept saying the fucking like our quarterback threw the ball and they dropped him. Like, you serious, dog? And then I kept yelling, why is he throwing at that wide when he has his Z open? That didn't matter.
Adrian always says this at football games. He zigged when he should have zagged.
3rd and 10. What's 3rd and 10?
And then we dropped off Vinny and all the stuff, the barbecue and shit. Then we hit up McDonald's and came home. And then we all started a 3-way chat on the phone where we were just recapping everything that had happened.
Oh, I was not paying attention, dude. I was gone.
Because I got home and drank a little bit more.
Me too. But I had a couple of beers open, so I was like, fuck it, dog.
I had like 2 Rolling Rocks left.
Fuck it.
I was like, a scared pussy.
Yeah, that was our Sunday tailgate.
That was the UCLA.
That's the first tailgate you ever been to?
That's the first one, yeah.
UCLA or tailgate period?
Tailgate period.
You should go for a fun one, dog. Not that wasn't fun, but like a crazy one, like USC, that should be cool.
Well, I mean, they don't play USC yet.
At the
Rose Bowl. Wait a whole year for that.
Yeah.
Well, next year.
Cal should be fun too.
Cal's on Friday.
Well, guys, thank you for listening. That's gonna recap the game. I know that instead of vlogging it, we broke it down happened.
My phone was dead. I forgot to.
Yeah,
but my phone was.
I shot half a vlog because we didn't go inside.
Too hot, your phone can't charge because it'll overheat.
Yeah.
No.
And the battery gets drained real quick.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. My shit was like at 70%. Like, I should be good for the
cold phone means a good charge.
Yeah, man. I was just like, fuck. We had just gotten there and my fucking phone had like dropped 20%. I was like, wow, we're not gonna make it through the whole vlog. But I mean, I didn't even keep recording. You were just over it, dude. Probably.
This was over since we were leaving. He was complaining.
No, since
on the ride there, he was complaining. That's how this was always.
No, but that's just his regular complaining. That's not him being over. That's just Nestor being Nestor.
Yeah.
You can tell when he's out of it when it's like, fuck, man, how am I gonna get out of this shit?
Yeah.
That's when
I'm over it when I don't talk no more.
When when he was trying to figure out how to get rid of his ticket and how to like, you hadn't passed out yet. He was still trying to get rid of his.
No, he was passed
out.
Was he passed out when he tried to give away?
That was one of the reasons why he started thinking about giving away his ticket.
Not really.
No, because even when we got there, the first thing he tells me, dude, I'm not gonna make this game. It's too hot. That's the first thing he tells me.
Wow, it was too hot.
I didn't know that.
You're like, I'm not
it's
gonna do it.
You gotta be in there for the Utah game. It got so hot, we had to leave before the first quarter ended.
And that's what you kept saying. You're like, go all the way over there and then have to come back real quick. Nah, I don't want to do that.
Well, lemonade's $15, water's 10, homie. I'll tell you that. And if it's so hot,
but that's when he wasn't over it. I just know that
I was just like mentally preparing myself for it, but then shit just started unfolding in an unfavorable way where I was like, I don't know if this is gonna happen. Either way, it's done now. It's fun looking back at it. It was dope. I had a good time, and the best part, we get to hang out with you guys and living it all again.
I had
talking about it.
I slept through the bad parts. Pretty much. I slept through the bad parts when I caused the worst part. So,
you missed a lot of the good parts, though.
I did, fool, but that nap, I needed it, fool.
I
was dog shit tired, dog.
That day you shouldn't have worked at 12. You should just work.
I kept thinking, at least he has tomorrow off. He'll rest it off.
Yeah, I didn't. I fucking had to wake up at. I drove drunk. I was fucked up, and I was like, "Fuck," you know. And then
I sobered because it was so hot that I was sweating at home. Fool. I sobered up like around 11 o'clock. Fool. And then I had to just take showers so I could go to sleep because I couldn't sleep.
I fell asleep drunk.
It was too hot.
I woke up, took a shit. I was like, I'm cool. I pooped the booze out.
Yeah, I took a shit like at 11. That's when I was over. Like
once you fucking poop the booze out, you're Gucci.
And then I ate some pizza and I drank a dickload of cold water.
That's all you need.
Well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
dickload gang.
So that's our UCLA Texas A&M recap. I am Nestor.
I'm an instigator, dog.
This is Adrian.
And Arthur.
You guys have a good week. So it's another year, another season for the UCLA football. Today we play Texas A&M. We're on our way to pick up one. Gonna meet up some homies. And tailgate heavy, dog. Just coming, dog. Just woke up. We're getting some beers.
Slip up, gang.
What happened? I'm trying to fucking get this soccer ball that's stuck up there. The homeboy just pulled up.
Oh, come on! Almost!
Gotta have the right tool for the job.
Right? I'm still in the Stone Age, bro.
Stone Age.
Yeah, we got some
we lost some slippers along the way.
Oh, damn. We might have to get dished now, dog.
Might have to get dished up.
We do anything for a sale.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh! There we go, dog.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Man. Hey, you wouldn't have gotten a fucking soccer ball.
Apparently these sandals have a weight limit. We in. We got the caravan going. Felipe's back there.
Irritating, bro.
Somebody want to record this?
I got you.
We're getting it. Don't worry. He's in medical school, dog.
What could possibly go wrong? And that's commercial army grade right there. You know that, right?
Oh!
Got tourniquets. If anyone's bleeding, I got you, dog. A beer hole? I can't drink beer like this, dog. Yeah, I need a mouth hole. Right here, bro.
Why so serious? He didn't make it.